set up here at Sandusky Bayshore KOA. It's a nice day after we endured a whole lot of rain last night. I mean, a lot of rain. But it turned out to be a pretty nice day. And it looked like they opened the pool a little bit. There's only a few people over there. But it turned out to be a nice day. See, the skies is still cloudy, but there is some blueness that rolled in. But it was raining super hard last night. But we endured. Stay tuned, y'all. Hi, everybody. We're back.
We're back. So we're going to give you a little bit of review on the Sandusky Bayshore Holiday KOA here in Sandusky, Ohio.
Yeah, we were, we only spent the weekend here because we are weekend warriors. And when we got here, it was pouring down raining.
Yes.
And as you can see in the video, earlier in the video, we were videotaping, trying to get set up in the rain. And we wanted to come back and let you all know we didn't do a video of the park. This time we wanted to give you all a our personal review of the park. We didn't get out and, of the KOA I should say. We didn't get out and move around a lot, so we just wanted to give you from our perspective of this KOA.
Yes. So this is a friendly, kids-friendly KOA. So if you have kids with you, there are a lot of stuff for the kids to do. There's a swimming pool, which is kind of behind us. You can't really make it out too much, but it's behind us. Then they have not a bouncy house, but a bouncy park maybe, where...
I think it's a pad.
Yeah, a bouncy pad, yes.
Yeah, when we checked in, I guess you have to sign a waiver to actually get on the pad, because they asked us if we want... Well, I asked me because I went in to check in if I was going to be getting on the pad. And I'm thinking to myself, if I get on that pad, somebody gonna have to pick me up and get me off the pad.
Yeah.
So, but there were quite a few kids over there,
yes,
enjoying that. And Vic talked about the pool. Well, I kind of walked down to the store there, and they actually have two pools, like a whole. Yeah, you didn't go down, but I went down to get some ice, but there's actually two nice sized pools. So I'm sure that the kids would definitely enjoy that.
Also, they have these go-karts, but they're pedal type go-karts that I've seen plenty of kids riding around on. So it's probably just go up to the office and tell them what your campsite is, and they'll let you use them. So there's a lot for the kids to do, a lot.
Yeah, we noticed that a lot of the kids were driving the little golf carts by themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they were driving around here maybe 10 years old with a golf cart, but you know, I guess their parents felt safe enough to have them doing it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so one of my cons to the park is the parking space, the pads that you're on.
Yeah, it's a gravel, and if you see behind us, you can see one of the gravel pads. Fortunately, no one was there, so that was good for us. Otherwise, you guys will be looking right at another rig.
They're extremely close.
Yes, and you can see in the background their electrical connector. So these are full hookups, And they do offer cable, and that's included. And they do have a lot of channels available. So you don't need your antenna, but I'm quite sure your rig is hooked up for cable. You might want to invest in getting you a nice length of cable, maybe about 100 feet or so, 50 feet minimum.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, that was nice because Vic, he gonna watch TV. If we don't do nothing else, when we get to a site, he making sure
yes,
the
one
TV,
way or another,
we will have some sort of TV to watch. Just that's for sure. But we enjoyed just getting away this time, but this is I would put this at the lower end of our list. We've done 5 trips so far with the rig, and I think this one is probably at the lower end of our list.
yes.
And the biggest con, Vic.
The biggest con is the train.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like it was just once.
Mm-mm.
Not even just twice.
Mm-mm.
But we're talking, okay, for instance, Friday when we got here. It was pretty much about every half hour.
Yeah. From the moment we start setting up, and we noticed, what is that noise? And I mean, the train was barreling. It's like, we'll show you later in the video.
Yeah.
I think Vic did a clip.
Yeah.
So we'll put it in the video later. So we're just giving you an idea of what we were dealing with the moment we got here.
Yeah.
And so I figured, okay, that's just a train. It's going through the daytime. It's still daytime. Okay. Well, when it was time to go to bed, this train ran all through the night, back and forth, back and forth. Then it started blowing the horn. So all night long, at least, maybe every 15 minutes, it was just running back and forth.
Yeah.
And so we found, like I said, Vic did a little clip to show you all how close the train actually is. So check that out later in the video.
Yeah, and we knew the train was coming. How we knew the train was coming? The rig would start to vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a small vibration that you can feel, and then it got a little bit. We're not talking vibrate to where stuff start falling off the shelves, but
you can tell.
You can tell.
You can tell it was coming. Your rig is just kind of like shimmy, like you could feel it.
And that was before we even heard the horn or even heard the train.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal with me. Personally, I would not come back up here.
I think the thing is the KOA is a nice KOA. The people in the office are friendly.
Yes.
The security here is great.
Yes.
They roll around and get your trash. All that's good. But just where the KOA is sitting, is sitting in an awful.
So basically, the train was the deal breaker for both of us.
Yeah, like I was saying, the KOA is set in a good. I mean, it's a nice KOA. I think it's just in the wrong spot. The train.
There's a train going by right now.
Yeah, we can. I don't know if you all can hear it, but there's one going by right now. He's not blowing the horn, which I found it odd that he blew the horn.
There he goes.
There you go. Y'all hear it? Listen. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So we have listened to that the entire weekend.
Yes, the whole time that we've been here.
Yeah. So that was our deal breaker for the park. One thing too, I went up to the store and I always try to get like magnets or a T-shirt or something for all the places that we've been. And they didn't have anything. They didn't have magnets. They didn't have a t-shirt. They didn't have any hats. They didn't have anything that I could get to, kind of give us a reminder of the places that we've been.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they did have like food and snacks and things like that, but,
So one thing we did notice when we first got here, in the background you see the fence. It's way right there. There's a fence back there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the two pools at. But on the other side of that fence is a whole nother area of RVs, and it looks like these people stay here full time.
Yeah. I bet a lot of people do at KOA.
Yeah, it's like monthly, because they got sheds set up. There's some that had decks set up, so that side of the park is completely for I'm gonna say at least monthly. Easy.
Yeah, it's a pretty big place. They have a lot of cabins. They have a couple cabins that are super small. Then they go up from there. Like one had like a full size bed and then a bunk. And then you had one that had like 2 bedrooms with a few different beds. So I think this place being up close to
Cedar Point.
Yeah, Cedar Point, it will be ideal because it'd probably be a lot cheaper than actually getting a hotel room. Mm-hmm. And we're probably like maybe about 10 minutes from Cedar Point.
And I think that's why this is like more of a kids friendly KOA, because they are so close to Cedar Point.
Yeah.
So if you think that you can deal with the train, then this
by all means have
this
at
wouldn't be a bad place for you. Just for us, we're not hauling kids around with us, and we're more into like enjoying the peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet, yeah.
Which we did not get.
No, because kids was running. Matter of fact, this was the one that had the most kids. We've seen more kids here than anywhere else that we've been. Yeah. So we love the kids, but when you get to a certain age, you kind of want to, just a little peace and quiet, and just rejuvenate you for the next work week. That's it. So we take our weekends very serious, and which actually that's where we got our name from, our YouTube name, The Real Weekend Warriors, because we are literally living on the weekends. Like we work Monday through Friday, so when the weekends come, we try to utilize every minute of the weekend, just relaxing and getting a little peace and quiet, and so that's where that name come from.
So normally we would have been like planning cruises. Mm-hmm. And usually we've been going every year. Yeah. We've been going on a cruise. But because of COVID, the trailer provides us with getting out, being cooped up.
Right.
And actually getting back out into the outdoors.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that Corinne helped me get my stuff together so we can get this rig. And
but it's all good. It's like teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work. And I firmly believe that. So it worked out. But I must say, I love cruising. So I hope they get this virus under control, where we can get back to some sort of normal life.
Yeah.
Because I love a good cruise. I mean, like he said, we've done one every year. Our last one was July of 2019. And then I'm glad we didn't book it, because that's when they started to shut everything down. Yeah. Early in 2020, this year, 2020.
We might have been stuck out there.
Stuck out there, or had to deal with getting our money back and things. I mean, we would have just been caught up in a lot. So the rig it is. And so we have definitely been enjoying this. Every trip we learn something new. We learn a lot more than we known in the beginning, and we still learning. So
I will say that on leveling, Oh, I skipped leveling this time because it was pouring out rain. Our left side needed to come up a little bit, and Corinne said, "Nope, just get in here. You're getting soaked." And all we had to do was, level front to back. We wouldn't worry about side to side because it was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like chalk the wheels. I mean, we were literally soaked by the time it was time to come in here. So
I am gonna say, and Corinne went and got this at the store here. Have you some ponchos?
Yeah, if not that, some kind of rain gear.
Yeah, some type of rain gear because you never know.
Yep.
And we were not prepared.
No. And I have rain boots at home and everything, and we were in flooded water, and it was just raining, and we didn't have no type of. I had an umbrella, but yeah, just prepare for all types of weather. Whether it get cold, whether it start raining. Just be prepared because you're always gonna have to be outside doing something. That was our first rainy adventure, but we made it through, and now it is Sunday morning. The sun is shining. Everything has dried up. We were able to sit out last night and start a fire, and we actually watched
Black Panther.
Wakanda for life.
See such a great actor pass, and for him to actually hide what he was going through and still get out there and to perform for us. That took a lot of courage to do that. So But the movie was great, as it was for them the first time. That was actually the first time I watched it, and I know everyone said you should have been watched that. Blah blah. Well, I just never watched it, so I did get a chance to watch it, and it was a good movie. So yeah, with that being said, we have a lot of cleaning up to do in here, getting prepared to hit the road to go back home, and. Yeah, that's kind of our review. I'll say a 1 out of 10. Out of 10, what would you give this KOA? I am gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 6 because of the train. Everything else here, like we said earlier, if you don't mind being cramped in, then I will give it higher.
Yeah.
But I mean. Our view is different from other people. We're just giving you our honest opinion, what we think.
Yeah. For us.
For us.
Yeah. And I would have to agree. But, if you all get a chance and you want to come check out Sandusky Holiday KOA, Bayshore, check them out.
Yep.
So, with all that being said, we had another Warrior weekend. We have enjoyed ourselves as we always do when we go somewhere.
Yep.
We ate really good. I didn't get a chance to show you all what I made this. I put chicken in a foil pack. I'll tell y'all what I did. I put chicken in a foil packet, seasoned chicken. I cut it up. On top of it, I put potatoes, carrots, and I shaved a little bit of onion, just a little bit, because we don't do a lot of onions, but just a little bit for flavor. And I put pineapples in there. I threw a little salt and pepper over everything, sealed up the foil, put it on the grill. And what you think?
Oh, it was delicious. Yes.
So just trying something different. But we were good on that end. Vic did get a chance to whip up his pink panty minus the strawberries, because somebody forgot the strawberries. I'll take it, y'all. I forgot the strawberries. So what he ended up using was.
So what I ended up using was fruit cocktail, and actually it was pretty good.
A can of fruit cocktail.
Yeah.
Instead of the strawberries.
So you guys can mix it up. I'm sure you guys, if you watched the video that I did that showed you how to make the pink panties, you don't necessarily have to have the strawberries in there.
Yeah, I was even trying to talk him into using the blueberries because we had some blueberries, but it turned out great. We were okay with it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we have finished our weekend.
And we're going to be packing up, cleaning up, and getting ready to leave out of here and head back home.
Yep. So, until our next video, everybody.
I'm Vic.
And I'm Corinne.
And we are the Real Weekend Warriors.
And we are
out.
Peace.
And then keep your eye. There's a road over there between those two little cabins, but I'm quite sure you can hear that. First, we feel the rig vibrating. That's why we know it's coming. Then you hear the horn. And the rig is vibrating a little bit more. And here it comes. There's a train track over there. Didn't know that. All night long. And we got here Friday. It started around maybe 7. Because we got here around 6. Got set up in the rain. And then came inside. Felt a little vibration like what I'm feeling right now. And then you hear the horn. So 7 p.m. until it's 7 a.m. just a little bit after. And this is what we heard all night long, going back and forth. So, my recommendations for this KOA: do not take this one. No. Just for that alone.